Thomas here. I'm catching up with actor Angus Macfadyen, and he's reprising his role in historical drama now coming to free video entertainment network Crackle, Robert the Bruce. Good morning, Angus. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
And I got to say this too. I'm very well too after watching the movie. You told a
Oh,
great story. It was really
thank you very
good.
much. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for watching it.
Oh, it was great. I mean, as a movie critic, I love it when I'm drawn in and actually told a story.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have much of a budget for blowing up anything, so we figured we'd just tell a story straight. That's cheaper than all those special effects, CGI and everything.
I have to say, you didn't need it for this particular movie because the countryside, I mean, where you filmed it was absolutely breathtaking. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. God certainly provides that all of the background that you need, and that comes free. Um, and the rest is story. If you can tell a good story, that's really what it's all about. And this is a story every Scot knows, and many expatriate Scots, people who moved to other or should we say, a lot of them were actually expelled off their land from Scotland. So this is a story which a lot of Americans would understand.
You actually wrote the script. You had something to do with the writing of the script.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was walking around after the first film Braveheart, and for years I had this ghost sort of, following me around saying, "You've got to finish the story." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." So one day I sat down with a friend of mine, uh, uh, Eric Belgau, and we punched out a script in 6 weeks, and then we did rewrites, and we kept making it smaller so we could tell this very intimate story. And it took us 13 years, all in all, to get it out. But it's one of those, I'm glad I did it because, a lot of the time I thought this is never going to get made, and I was very close to giving up, and then it just kind of happened a couple of years ago. And this is a very good time for it to come out because there is no competition from the studios right now. They can't open films in theaters, so there's people want to be entertained by something, and you know, there's this film which is out there right now. The timing was quite good, you know, and it's also, dare I say it, about a guy who is quarantined he's self-isolating in a cave. He crawls into a cave to die um, halfway through the film.
I'm glad Robert followed you around. His ghost followed you around because
Yeah,
this is a story that it needed to be told, definitely.
yeah.
How did you come about picking the other actors to play these different characters?
Well, that was a mix between myself and the director. The director um, often has a say as well in that. But I felt that we got a really good cast. I mean, I just, you know, um, especially the kids. The kids are like those kids are from LA. LA, born and bred. They'd never done a Scottish accent in their life before, but as many kids are, they've got great ears, and so they picked it up effortlessly, and were fantastic in the film. They're the heart of the film. It's the story of the family, and of the consequences of violence and war on families, and how the family unit is destroyed by meaningless cycles of violence, and that's the lesson which the king has to learn. Is his ambition has wreaked havoc on the land.
It's interesting in the story, and I don't want to give too much away, but the beginning of the story, uh, where does what he does, but in the end, it's like you never give up. You keep going. You always keep going. There's always something to inspire you.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one, and it's sort of like a cliche because um, you want to give up, and it's a cliche in a way, but it's very true. It's like you don't. It's sort of what makes the difference between somebody often who chooses a career as an actor. Frankly, I mean, when people say for advice, I say don't do it unless if you can't do it, you'll die. Don't bother because it's the hardest profession there is, and people are going to knock you down and destroy you.
Well, Angus Macfadyen, thank you so much. It is a great story. I'm going to tell our viewers they definitely need to see this on the Free Video Entertainment Network on Crackle because I really thought it was great. I really enjoyed your performance. I enjoyed the kids. I really did. And Anne Hutchinson, she was great.
Yes, she's wonderful. She's actually the woman who really made it happen because she was the one who brought the script to the director who had the money to make a movie, and he happened to be a Braveheart fan, so he decided to make this movie.
There's going to be a lot of Braveheart fans watching this. Angus, thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining us on Morning Blend. Again, I'm going to make sure that everyone sees Robert the Bruce.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Glad you enjoyed it.